Plot twist right
There you
there.
go.
Are you changing? Are you changing it?
Yeah. Staying on top of new gear, whether it's again controllers, your turntables, So it's, I mean, we've been implementing it for the past 2.5 years into the business, and it's just been a time saver. Vatos locos forever.
Vatos locos, Holmes.
Forever,
Yeah.
dude.
All right, guys, welcome to another episode of With the Boys podcast. Come and hang out with the boys. Today, I have an amazing guest, a good friend of mine, that he has one of the most successful DJ companies in San Diego. Let me introduce you to this guy, DJ Danny.
What's up, everybody? This is With the Boys podcast. Here we are
Yeah.
with the boys. I'm digging it. I'm digging
There
it.
you go, hanging out with the boys.
Yo, I love it, man.
Come and hang out with the boys. That's what I say.
That's right. No, I love it, man. I'm excited. I'm surprised you haven't invited me on it earlier.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I started the podcast last year, and I
Yeah.
recorded 3 episodes back in April, but didn't actually edit them or post them
Okay.
until this year. It's okay, I'm back at it again, so
Yep.
let's start doing it, start bringing people, start
Because it's
promoting.
never too late to be with the boys.
It's never too late to hang out with the boys. Yeah, there you go. I like that.
Especially the day after Valentine's Day,
Yeah, you gotta give the boys some love. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, that's how I'm feeling. I had to tell Kirsten, the fiance, I was like, Tony's finally gonna get me on the podcast. So sorry, your day was yesterday, but today's for
today's
Tony over here.
today's Tony's day.
Today's with
Today
Tony.
and Frank's day. There you go. So, guys, you guys cannot see Frank, but he's back there behind the scenes helping us with the camera
Yep.
and the audio right there.
Yep.
Good Frank helping us out. Shout out to Frank.
Yep.
Go follow him.
Yeah, Frank Judah. Frank
Yeah.
Judah's our dude, man. Frank.Judah. That's Judah. You gotta follow him. You gotta
There you
check him
go.
out.
Plug in right there.
He's got
there you go.
he's the boy. He's the man. He's already with the boys right here.
There
so.
you go. He started with the
it.
boys.
That's it.
The logo is literally him. That's what we're talking about. I see Frank and I see the logo. Oh shit, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
He's your mascot, bro.
Yeah, there you go.
You're gonna have to start paying him pretty soon.
Yeah, royalty.
Why not?
Yeah, man. Well, man, I'm glad that you came today. I know we were planning, been talking about having you as my guest.
Yeah.
So I think we'll be good, to start a little bit with your background story. I know who you are. I know your background.
Yeah.
But let's dig in a little bit more for people out there to get to know you.
Yeah.
Who is DJ Danny and where you're from and how you started this path of becoming one of the best DJs in San Diego.
Yeah. No, I mean, for anybody that, doesn't know me, to the podcast world and to the video world out there, I'm born and raised here in San Diego, California boy. Right here. I grew up in Poway. If anybody knows the San Diego counties, obviously, when you're in a bigger city, you got these different communities and cities within its own, within the big city of San Diego. But grew up in Poway, and I'm a DJ. And that all started out when I was super young. I mean, really, I have this conversation with a lot of people, and especially anybody that's, looking to hire us as DJs. And what I do cover is mainly on the private event side, weddings, corporate, birthday parties, quinceañeras. If you talk about from your bat mitzvahs, bar mitzvahs, anything that has to do with having a party. One of the good productions, from your lighting to your photo booth. We do photo booths also. We do, from obviously the emceeing. This is a little different. Obviously, I don't have a big crowd.
Yeah.
I guess we have the internet crowd.
Yeah.
But, it's...
Millions.
Yeah. It's usually in front of a crowd that I'm on the microphone like this. Or we'll talk about it possibly, but a podcast that I've also started with my good friend Jeff Mudd that has to do with the trades. But
What's it called? What's it called? The podcast?
The Trades Podcast.
Trades
The Trades
Podcast, there you
Podcast. Yes, on all platforms. We'll talk about that, a little later. But to
Yeah.
go back to more about me, again, San Diego raised. And the way it all started, man, it was really with the family. The family is really what got me into a lot of the music side of things. And it started super young. Being those open years with my parents, with the type of music that they listened to. My dad had a huge just list of music. He was a music buff, played instruments. Growing up, there's photos of him putting up headphones to my mom's stomach.
Wow.
with
Yeah,
playing
when
music.
you were in it, in the
yeah,
belly?
yeah. He would tell us, growing up, he would actually be playing classical music.
Nice.
Yeah, classical music to
To
my
you.
mom's
Yeah.
to the stomach while she was
Pregnant.
yeah, she was pregnant and everything.
Nice.
So it really like it started right there at that birth. Getting that musical interest and everything, and then my dad himself. The name of the business that I do have and that it's continued and has been grown from him and his friends. Which is the metric system.
There you go.
Everybody must convert. Everybody must convert.
Convert to the metric system.
That's right. Obviously, it was something that they him and his buddies actually grew up. He grew up in Imperial Valley, 2 hours away right here from San Diego, towards the desert. And they had a group of friends. They're all musicians. They all used to get together.
Yeah.
One had the drums, one had the bass, one had the guitar, one had the speakers. One had the chords. One had the my dad usually with the microphone. He was a big MC.
Nice.
So that's really, really like where I did start everything out with
So
my dad.
it's in the blood now.
Yeah, it was super cool for my dad to really introduce me to that world of the DJing side of things.
Yeah.
Where
So did he introduce you to music? Do you play any instruments, or was it just like straight out DJ? You saw it like,
Oh, no,
I want to
yeah.
do DJ. That's what I want to do.
no. It definitely started with instruments. Growing up, he really wanted us to focus. I don't know, but whatever we were interested in, which was I love guitar. I grew up, rock and roll, AC/DC,
You play.
Led Zeppelin, all the things that the music that my dad would listen to, and
Yeah.
I was like, man, if I were gonna learn something, I would rather try to learn those guitar solos.
Yeah.
From Angus Young
Heck
and Led Zeppelin,
Yeah,
all that
yeah,
stuff.
Guns N' Roses and all that.
All that stuff. So I chose guitar, and we had a really good cousin of mine, Nick Ruakava, and he really was our first teacher, I guess, or maestro. From playing guitar.
Yeah.
He taught us the notes. He taught us the way to hold a guitar, plug a guitar, learn how to play different riffs
The
and
chords and all that. Yeah.
yeah. But I honestly did stick with more of the tab stuff.
Yeah.
There's tabs where it just tells you push your fingers here, and then it could be a note, but I wouldn't know what the heck the note is.
The note was
just a tab.
Just memorize it.
Memorize the tabs,
Yeah, yeah.
and placements and all that. So yeah, that was really where that musical side of that started, and then from there, growing up, my dad would he would get his own gigs because he moved away from Imperial, and when he moved to San Diego, he would get called to do these emceeing or DJ events. So my mom got tired of going out there with him, and when my older brother, when he was old enough to go and help my dad out, he would. And then I kind of took it over because I was super interested in it.
Yeah.
And I loved it. So
Like all Mexican families,
Yeah.
take the kids as soon as they can work.
Well,
Dale, y no, vamos, mijo, a trabajar.
Exactamente. Si-
Yeah.
If you could pick up a crate,
Yeah.
if you could pick up some speakers,
There you go.
or pick up some cords, a bag, whatever,
Cables, anything.
you're coming with us.
There you go.
Yeah, you're coming with us. And that was something pretty common too. We would always help him out with the jobs that he had too, going to his work.
Yeah.
He would, on the weekends, go check out. He was a big warehouse manager
Nice.
growing up, and we would go out to the warehouse and hang out with all the boys in the warehouse and stuff.
Yeah. With the boys.
Shout out to the boys in the warehouse, all those guys out there. So yeah, it was super cool on that part where that's kind of where the whole
Yeah.
music side and where the metric system entertainment really
Was born.
came through fruition and was able to see it to what it is today.
Nice.
We're growing. It's super fun, and we're one of the top DJ companies right here in San Diego, especially on the private side, the wedding entertainment side, for all that. So it's super fun. It's
How many DJs do you have working, like collaborating with you now?
yeah, because what we do exactly is we try to find and get connected with like-minded DJs that are on the same path of looking to grow their own business,
Yeah.
and also the same level of quality that we really try to bring to the table for anybody that's trying to have a good party, a good event, a good experience. Yeah, so what we do is we have about 7 DJs right now, 7 DJs that we've either met or just, I guess, organically been able to get connected through other networking
Mediums.
events and other people that have said, hey, this guy does the same thing. And, you know, I think you guys would be able to partner up with each other, because that's huge right now in our industry, is the part of being able to connect with others and to network on that part, for sure.
Work as a unisons, right? Like as a team.
Yeah, rather than against each other.
Yeah.
That's definitely something that
Get further.
Yeah, I've never been like that as a
Yeah.
person. I usually, you know, have to check myself sometimes too, you know, on the ego side, just to make sure that, you know, just because someone's not there right now, just not, you know, knowing that they could possibly get there, obviously with the right guidance, you know, the coaching and whatnot. But yeah, we really have a great group of guys, man.
Yeah, I know. I have met some of them when we went on New Year's, remember?
Yeah.
At the event.
Dude, Tony was getting
lit.
popping there. Tony was getting
lit.
crazy, bro. Hell yeah.
Hey, you know, I know how to party, you know.
Hey, I never questioned that. Coming from TJ?
There you go.
A huevo.
Yeah, I know how to party, you know. I know how to mingle and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It was fun, man. It was really good music. You guys were, I think that was like a private event, right? Because it was like $200 to enter, I think.
Yeah, well, it was a New Year's Eve a hotel buyout that a good friend, a promoter of ours, PJ, you know, where one of the DJs came. Most of some of our DJs actually came from the nightlife scene in San Diego, so they already had some like deep ties within, you know, people that were looking for DJs. Coming out of COVID. Everything was already back and running this year, or you know, going into 23. So you know, compared to the past couple of years, it was different, where you didn't have as many events happening where these hotel buyouts were happening. So it's not something that we generally do all the time, but we know that we can play in this type of crowd. Yeah, absolutely.
It was fun, man. And every, like, a little more context, the event was like different. They had like different rooms and like second floor, and each room had like different DJs, all metric system DJs, and they were playing different kinds of music, and like whatever was your mood, you will just go to that room and just like party right there. You know, that was pretty dope, man. I had a really good time.
Yeah, it was. I think they reduced it to 4, but but it was planned to be like 5 different rooms. Different genres of music. So you'd have certain DJs that stuck with certain styles of music. Where me and 2 other DJs were in the main room. We were able to play. We got pretty creative with a lot of music that night. It was super cool.
It was pretty lit. Yeah, it was pretty cool, man. Oh, that's awesome, dude. So.
And I got to see Tony's dance moves too. Dude, hey, you guys want to learn, man? I mean, you got to talk to Tony. This guy gets down.
You know, everybody dances good after a few drinks, you know. And I have more than a few that night. So.
I think we all did. That was
dude, that was lit. You know, I had so much fun, and the music was good too.
I think it was exactly what everybody needed for like
New Year's,
bro.
Exactly.
I think everybody needed that.
Yeah,
like
100%.
I mean, just the type of vibe that was really surrounding that whole night. You know, between the DJs, obviously we like to have fun, but like even from us coming from a pretty professional side of like really having to work with clients and stuff, not really the party crowd. It was, you know, we wanted to take it seriously. We wanted to make sure everybody had a good time, but it was something that I think, you know, between the team and us, we were. Yeah, it was super motivating. Yeah.
People were having so much fun, dude. Because I was allowed to be on stage, you know, because I know the DJ.
You got the VIP pass.
I got the VIP pass, you know. So I got to see like the people dancing. Dude, like people were having so much fun. They were engaging with you guys. You know, they were like talking to you guys. You know, like they were lit too. You know, so. I love that. I really had a lot of fun there. So just going back a little bit more to the metric system. So you say your dad started that, correct? He started the metric system.
Yeah, him and his buddies, him
and his friends, which they started like creating that system. And then you always were in love with music and everything had to do with it. Then you just took the mental of that and just like, I'm just going to keep going with the metric system.
Well, yeah, I mean, because it was mainly during high school. Yeah, high school actually... kind of helped me give it a good idea of like what I could do with it, because I ended up doing high school parties. Like a lot of DJs kind of grew into that, especially if you know, were in that, you know, into that even during, you know, your while being in school, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was known, you know, definitely as the DJ for at some of the house parties that
Yeah.
some of the big house parties that we would have in
That's where
Poway.
DJ Danny was born.
Yeah, no, if anybody knows, and I mean, you know, obviously coming from Poway, if you're listening,
Paulina.
which
Paulina Salazar. Shout out to Paulina
oh,
Salazar.
really? Yeah, Paulina.
Chin,
She went to Poway. I don't think so.
No, but you guys know each other, right?
no, negative.
No?
No.
Oh, never mind. I thought you guys knew each other.
Yeah, well, it was a couple of times I had reached out because she was actually looking for DJs and stuff, and I think it was on Facebook, and
All right. Never mind.
it was
then.
like a quick message and stuff.
Cool,
but,
yeah.
But yeah, no, it was definitely during that high school time where I was able to go DJ for some of these house parties, and then from there,
Yeah.
during high school, after high school, it was always just a word of mouth thing. It wasn't something that I was like full on pursuing.
You had all the equipment.
Yeah, well,
'Cause your dad's?
Yeah, between my dad, yeah, really buying a lot of the equipment during that time. I mean, obviously, we would get paid, but he would be the one buying all the equipment and and we would work on it, take care of it together and stuff.
That's dope, man. That's cool. So you took the mantle. You started doing that in high school. And when did you decide, okay, this is what I'm actually going to do for business? Because my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Did you ever have like a job? Did you work for somebody, or were you always an entrepreneur? Like were you always doing business by yourself?
Oh no. Between then, I mean, I started working when I was in 15, man.
Yeah.
Like it was for Sweet Home Chicago Pizza.
There you go.
Pizzeria. It was a mom and pop shop right there in Poway. It was super cool. I played football, and a buddy that got hurt during football had to end his football career early, and he got a job when I actually got kicked off the football team.
Wow.
And so my dad said, you know, you got kicked off, you better get a job.
Yeah.
You know, you're not just gonna be sitting around the house and stuff. So yeah, I got a job with him and there, and then between there, I've always worked. Yeah, I've always worked, even while DJing, which is pretty common for a lot of DJs. You definitely have another job until you can actually find, you know, your niche, and you know, if you get paid well enough, you can absolutely go full time into it. But yeah, I mean, I mean, if I counted, I don't know, I probably wouldn't be able to count as many jobs as I had between that.
Because you kind of went on your own.
Yeah.
From a young age, right? You were always being DJ. So would you say that you learned a lot of customer service at the pizza place, or the other way around?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. No, I mean, in hospitality is obviously you're working with people. You're having to deal with, I don't know, people, you know, your orders getting wrong, and people getting upset and whatnot. But even from there, like I had different jobs from retail to, I really stuck with the food and beverage for a long time.
Okay.
You know, from like that, actually working at the pizza shop, we did a lot. We cooked, we prepped, we poured drinks. We probably weren't even old enough to be pouring drinks, pouring beers and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was definitely a learning experience. You know, learning people skills, being able to talk to people. I've always been a little bit more outgoing, even growing up.
Yeah.
I was always the loudmouth on the football team too.
So, what was like the biggest challenge in your early stages of like when you decided to become a DJ? Like that's what I want to do. What was like your biggest challenge at the time?
Yeah.
That you said like, okay, was it the age? Maybe because you were too young, or what was it?
That actually played a big factor. Now that you mention it, and like I think about it, because you know, you're trying to present yourself like, oh, I can do this job. But a lot of the people that were in the industry obviously were 7-10 years older than me, you know, that have already been doing it.
Yeah.
Some of those guys are still around, still doing events. And, but yeah, at that young age, you know, it was usually, again, like it was always word of mouth.
Yeah.
So people already had seen me possibly, or got a recommendation from someone to say, hey, like, you know, if you want a DJ, you should talk to Danny. And I was fairly priced at that time, for sure.
Yeah.
You know, at a young age, I was, you know, I definitely wasn't charging what I'm charging now, obviously.
Yeah. Well, you grow.
Yeah. No, of course, as a business, you upgrade, you realize your quality and your experience.
Yeah.
You got to put that into your price, for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Experience has a huge influence on how much you charge, because now you know the ropes and you know exactly what to do, how to handle any situation that happens on the spot, right? I'm guessing that a lot of things happen sometimes, and you need to be able to solve in the moment, right? What was like the biggest like issue you had? Maybe like when you were DJing, something that happened that you were like, oh crap, how do I solve this? By the way, you can curse if you want. This is like an open floor.
Yeah.
You can say fuck and shit. Yeah. So what was like the biggest one? Like what I mean is like one time, cause I started doing like video content when I was like 18, and I started working for this production company up in LA, in San Bernardino. They did a lot of events and weddings. So I remember one of my first events that I was like doing.
Yeah.
It was this wedding, and they're like all of a sudden, I don't know what happened, but everybody started fighting, dude.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and like they like
fist fighting
like in the dance floor, like
at a wedding.
At a wedding, yeah, it wasn't a house though.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was like in a big house, and I think it was like somewhere in the Inland Empire.
Okay.
Yeah, like somewhere around there. Yeah,
Shout out to the IE.
there you go. Yeah, so it was somewhere there, man, and like I remember, like
They know how to party, huh?
I know, dude. Like I remember. Oh yeah, and I remember like how one of my tripod there close to the dance floor, I didn't have my camera on it, but I had it there.
Yeah.
And then it was like next to the DJ, and then everybody started fighting. And you know when they're fighting, like they don't really care what's going on.
Oh
around
no,
them.
hell no.
So they step on my tripod, they push the DJs, the console, and everything.
Oh,
so
damn.
like, do you ever encounter those type of things? And if you did,
Oh,
how
yeah.
do you like?
No, I mean, you gotta imagine. I mean, you know, if you ever been to a nightclub, you know how crazy people can get, and it's the same thing. Like, you know, in a private event setting, you know, you're less than 5 feet away from the next person knocking over your shit.
Yeah.
You know, so at that point where like
Or putting drinks on it.
or putting, oh my god, dude, that's like the most like pet peeve thing. Like, if anybody out there is listening, like, and you're at a wedding, a party event, just don't put your drinks on like near the equipment.
Speakers,
on the equipment. Don't please don't do that. Please don't do that, because that's like that's like a pet peeve of mine all the time. You know?
No, because the equipment expensive.
Oh yeah, it's just expensive. I mean, it's one drop away from literally ruining the whole party.
Yeah,
and you definitely don't want to be that person.
Don't ruin the party, guys. Don't ruin the party. Yeah,
fuck no, do not do that. Like seriously, don't do that. Yeah, one of our DJs actually put one of those what is it, like those restaurant signs? You know, it's like a official like office, like from the office. You know, from the intro of the entrance that says, you know, no food and drinks.
No food and drinks.
He put that shit on the speaker.
There you go. That's good.
Yeah,
that's clever.
I mean, it's funny like that. Docs, man, shout out to Docs.
There you go, Docs.
But yeah, no, like the challenges. I mean, it really, I mean, you did have to deal with a lot of different personalities. That's like a big thing. And that's what a lot of that I try to tell a lot of the DJs, if they're not coming from this area of private events and like really interacting with people on a different level, because in a club, you know, usually you're separated from that, but at a you know, a private event, again, you're 5 feet away from someone leaning over your gear, and again, dropping a drink over it, or just, you know, they can get, it's more personable, you know, they're literally, they can walk right up to you. And you know, tell you anything they want. And you're like, hey, this fucking sucks, you know. You know, and that might be a challenge too that I definitely ran into, was more of trying to understand the people. You know, asking the right questions beforehand, asking what type of music or what type of, you know, the amount of people, where are they coming from, the demographic, the, you know, what's the taste of music that they might listen to, because, you know, you're at a club, you go to a hip hop club, you go to an EDM club, you go to a Latin club, you go to a salsa club, you go to, you know, specific ones where you know you're going to hear that type of music.
Yeah.
This, you got a whole different dynamic with people traveling usually from all over the country, sometimes the world, and they don't listen to all the same stuff.
Exactly, yeah.
So that was something for sure in the beginning that I had to make sure that I didn't struggle with, just having the right music. That's the main thing. The preparation side is huge.
Yeah, the pre-production kind of, to be ready. And you're huge on like the experience, right? You're like very not intimate, but like involved with the process with the clients, right?
Yeah,
that's what I understand that you like when they go to see the event, you know, like the hall and stuff, like the party hall and all that stuff, you go with them, right? Like you go to the
venue,
the venues.
I go to the venues. Yeah, we go to the space where they're planning, whether it's a backyard, whether it's, you know, a place that I've already been to.
Yeah,
but everybody has a different vision. Everybody has a different way of looking at what they want for their party, and, you know, getting in their heads. Obviously, I'm not a mind reader, so I had to tell them that, you know, like the more communication you have with me, the more that we can actually be on the same level where we can eliminate all those questions beforehand.
There you go.
It's like the best thing that, you know, one, I get a lot of feedback from where it's like, oh, thank God, that you were able to come with us and check it out, see the layout, see where you're going to be placed. And, because again, the experience is huge for us because it's not just showing up with speakers, not just showing up with, your turntables or the controller or anything like that. It's actually, we're providing lighting, we're providing the ambiance, we're providing, sometimes the photo booth, and then even some other accents, like we do cold sparklers. If you don't know what those are, we couldn't do those at downtown, man. That would have been fucking sick.
Yeah. What are those?
The cold sparklers?
Yeah.
Oh shit. They look like fireworks.
Okay.
But you literally put your hand over it and there's no burn.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no flame. It looks like fireworks. Like it could look scary for anybody that doesn't know about it, obviously. Yeah. So there's a lot of education behind that going on right now in the industry with venues and with clients, knowing that you could have those type of effects that add like a different like punch, like Kodak moment to take a photo, have some fun with it. It's super cool. So because it literally just the heat of a blow dryer.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, just the heat of a blow dryer, and it's like these little like aluminum alloy granules.
Okay.
That you put into the machine, and the heat of a blow dryer makes it look like it's fireworks. It's crazy.
Yeah, and it gives like another like feeling to it, I'm guessing.
Oh,
right?
yeah, dude. Yeah. I mean, there's, imagine either having glow sticks.
Yeah.
People are waving them in the air and shit, or you want fucking fireworks.
Fireworks, yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. You want some fireworks, dude. You want some fucking fireworks.
Yeah. What do you want, Frank? You like fireworks? Yeah,
fireworks,
you're number 4, by the way.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, turn yourself up, Frank. Come on.
Yeah, come on, man.
I'll turn up later, man. Keep going. Y'all on some fire right now.
There you go. There you go. No, man, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, so I've known you for what, like a year now? We've been working together.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously you showed up randomly at the networking group.
Like I share like anything else in my life.
Yeah. It just pops up like a genie in the bottle.
Yeah,
bro.
all of a sudden.
Someone rubbed it and he popped out of nowhere, man.
That's the story of my life, man.
Yeah.
I just showed up. All of a sudden, I was in Mexico and then boom, LA, shit. There you go. Dude, that's so funny. So we've been working for a year now.
Yeah.
You were actually one of my first clients.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you were here in San Diego. You
Not
were
just
actually,
the first, the best.
Yeah, the best, the first and the best, right? So you were one of my first clients here in San Diego, and it's just been good, man. It's been it's a great collaboration that we've been having, and I've been learning a lot with you about like all that industry, about being a DJ.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I did a lot of events as a video content back in my younger years.
Chill. We're with the boys, dude.
With the boys, there you go.
With the boys never has any age, bro.
Hey, yeah.
It doesn't matter.
The older, the better.
Hey, that's true. Hey, the guys, the men, we age better with we do. Become better.
You were like wine, bro.
Yeah,
you were like wine.
That's the way I try to treat myself. Shit,
like wine,
like a fine wine. Hell yeah.
There you go. We all fine wine. We all can't. Yeah,
or a good fucking whiskey. You
Whiskey.
This is supposed to be a manly fucking show. Right?
Yeah, shot of tequila.
Oh yeah, tequila too.
The tequila. Yeah, there you go.
That's my drink.
All right, so let's shift things a little bit. I like to do a little bit of like icebreaker, just to like get in the mood, like make it a little like fun here and there,
Try to get me in the mood. Then.
Yeah, let's go. So I'm gonna do would you rather some questions, and then you can tell me, Frank, Frank, you can pop in this. So you can also participate. You're welcome to join. So let's go with the first questions. Would you rather have the ability to see 10 minutes into the future or 150 years into the future?
Damn. Is it just for, I mean, I always get technical with these type of questions. Like, what?
Yeah, no,
wait, like 10 minutes, like all the time?
That's a good question. It doesn't ask that, but let's say whenever you want to.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And then whenever I want to 150 years from now?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I would choose the 150.
Really?
Yeah, I really would.
Why?
On that part, because I live my life almost a day by day thing.
Okay.
Where I don't even know what's gonna happen in the next 30 seconds.
True. I don't even know either.
I don't know. You guys can't see Frank, but you don't know exactly what he's doing in 30 seconds right now behind that camera.
Yeah. What is he doing? What are you doing, Frank?
Yo, stop taking. No, I'm just kidding.
Bro, come on. Chill.
No, the 150, because I think I'm big on legacy. I'm big on family. So if I can do something for my family in 150 years that I knew I could have done right now,
Yeah.
I would definitely try to do that. Yeah, for sure.
That's huge. What about you, Frank?
150 years, I'll go with that as well. I mean, 10 minutes, I look 10 minutes ahead. I don't know how much I can prevent or, gain from looking 10 minutes ahead, even though a lot could happen in 10 minutes. Too,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
it's
saying?
true.
So,
Well, I mean, if you're watching a fight and you're betting in 10
shit.
minutes, you can like put $1 million.
but see, that would give me too much anxiety. 10 minutes, but 150 years, I know, okay, let me take a peek into the 150.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and because I might not have anything that it won't change my present. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah, I was actually like talking. Wait, hold on. What about you?
Me? You see, that's a tempting question because I do feel tempted to get the 10 minutes because I feel that I will be able to like pivot a lot of things.
Okay.
Like if I can see 10 minutes into the future,
Yeah.
I can see as business side of it, I can see if I'm going to waste my time with a person. Right?
Okay.
You get me? Like if I'm
Yeah.
going to be talking to somebody business wise, I can see if they're actually interested or just like wasting my time.
Tony's just gonna walk out after the
Yeah,
10
yeah,
minute.
Not even. While
I'm
they're
not
in the
even going to
parking lot.
show up, bro.
While they're in the parking lot, you're gonna be like, never mind, bro.
Don't waste my time, bro.
This meeting's canceled.
This meeting is canceled right now.
For sure.
Thank God he didn't fucking do that to me. So
Yeah. Well, I wasn't able to sit there and ask it. No, I don't know, man. It's like I can prevent accidents, 10 minutes.
For sure.
I can help people.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, case by case.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can prevent accidents. Let's say if I see that somebody kid, is about to cross, I can just like 10 minutes, I can just stand there and like, look, kid, back the fuck up.
Yeah.
Don't walk into the street. I don't know. I think I will be able to do more good like if I can see 10 minutes.
yeah.
In 150 years, from my point of view, I will be like, I cannot really change a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
I mean, always the
See, I don't
butterfly
think
effect.
I want that pressure. Of
You don't
being
want that
able to
pressure?
change the 10 minutes either.
I know.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
A tough one.
There's a lot of pressure behind them both.
Yeah, it
I mean,
is.
But 150, there ain't much pressure.
Well,
Is it 150?
yeah.
It's like,
Well, it's just great children, right?
yeah, that's just
Kinda.
entertainment.
hey, you know what? You know what? I just found the loophole.
All right, what is it?
If you look 150 years in the future, you can already know the history of 10 minutes ahead.
Okay. How though?
I
like-
I guess if it's recorded, if something,
That's what I'm saying.
if
It's
something,
yeah.
if
it's
something like,
extreme, so I guess
Yeah.
it's a good would you rather question.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
like
that.
that. Yeah,
I
we
like
went like deep into this
We
shit.
fell for it.
we're going down the
Yeah.
rabbit hole
right
now.
here. Yeah, like we went to turn to loopholes and all.
A different parallel fucking universe.
Right?
We're going in a multiverse right now.
Dude, that's so funny. All right,
Fucking
so
multiverse.
let's get a second one. All right, so it says, would you rather have telekinesis? Did I say that right? Telekinesis, yeah. The ability to move things with your mind, or telepathy, the ability to read minds.
Okay, I'm sorry. You got to say the first one again.
Telekinesis.
Telekinesis. There you go.
telekinesis. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Telekinesis.
Telekinesis.
What
Yeah,
else?
move things and
Okay.
telepathy, like read minds.
Oh, read minds, bro.
Read minds. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It's easy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean that can. I mean everything has a good and bad about it, but
Yeah.
for sure reading minds.
But not all the time, right? Like just when you want to.
Yeah, no, like not like I don't remember that Mel Gibson movie where you can
What
yeah.
women want.
yeah,
What women
yeah,
want.
he's able to read just all the women's minds and shit, but
Yeah.
it's like all the time, no matter what.
Yeah, kinda
like it
suck,
just pops
right?
up in your head, like
Yeah.
like no,
That would suck.
when I choose to. When I
Yeah,
I-
that's it. Yeah.
I'd like that. But
What if you're like in the couch and you're just watching
see,
something and you want like shit,
Lazy
I can
mode,
see
yeah.
I can see my drink over there. Or the remote, like fuck. Just like bring it over. here.
I guess that would be pretty nice,
Right?
You know, or like, I mean, you would never have to like, I don't know, you would never have to hire someone to move shit for you.
Yeah, you move a lot of equipment,
That's true.
right?
Ooh,
It's-
plot twist right
There you
there.
I
go.
know.
Changing? Are you
Can you, like,
changing it?
Yeah.
You can just like
Oh no.
I wouldn't be as jacked then, you know.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true.
I wouldn't have the muscles that I have
that you
now.
have right now. Yeah.
I'd be
Let's
sitting-
zoom in.
But you
with
will not need the muscles. You will not need the muscles because you can just lift anything really, right, with your powers. So
yeah.
Yeah.
True that.
yeah, I mean, pros and cons. What about you?
I went for read minds.
You went for in minds.
Yeah,
Okay, why?
yeah. Because I just am obsessed with psychology a little bit. You know what I mean? So I like to understand my consumer if we're talking business. You know
That's
what
true.
I mean? Takes
Yeah.
it to the next level.
Heck
you go.
yeah.
Yeah.
Use it to the advantage. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah. I would definitely use it for that too.
Yeah, that's good. That's
I know what song you want.
yeah,
Dude.
here we go.
Yeah.
All right. So, the other question is, would you rather team up with Wonder Woman or Captain Marvel? You know Captain Marvel?
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
Captain
yeah.
Marvel. Come on, man. Everybody better know Captain Marvel and Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Man, in this day and age with the actress.
yeah. 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 I think so.
No, honestly, Captain Marvel, bro, she's fucking way stronger.
Think so?
Hell yeah, dude, she's way stronger. They both, I mean, nerding out. They both come from a godlike, background, obviously, but yeah, fuck yeah, Captain
Yeah.
Marvel.
What about you, Frank?
I'm gonna have to turn my mic down on this one, man. I'm not too big on the comic,
I know.
on the superheroes. Bro.
Shut down.
Don't shame on me.
Shut down. Everybody give him a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta have a
Shame.
sound. come
Yeah,
in
we
for
have.
that
It's
one.
like the
Shame.
top right, I think.
Shame.
Is it?
Yeah. Just press the volume up.
Crash course. Wah, wah.
Oh yeah, buddy.
There you go.
You
Yeah.
don't know.
I love this shit. Yeah. All right. So I think I will go Wonder Woman.
Damn, really?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
huge in Greek mythology, so she's an actual goddess. So
Right.
and she's
Yeah.
the most beautiful woman of the DC universe. So
Yeah.
come on.
I don't know. Catwoman's still up there.
Yeah, but Wonder Woman's a goddess. You know, like, she won't age. But she gives me the secret to
And who played Wonder Woman? The most
Gal
recent-
Gadot. What was it? What's her name?
Yeah.
Gal Gadot, something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was.
I'm
she's
I'm
pretty
horrible with names sometimes,
Me
dude,
too,
especially
yeah.
actors.
But
Yeah,
I knew
me
exactly
too.
who you were talking about. Yeah.
Cute. Right. All right. So, would you rather be forced to sing along or dance every single song you hear?
Dance, bro. I fucking love dancing.
You love dancing.
Yeah, I'd rather dance.
every single song.
Yeah, I mean, I sang, I mean, I love singing too, but
Yeah.
I know I'd like to say my dance moves are better than my voice. That's what I like to say.
Yeah. What about you, Frank?
Sing along, man.
Sing along. There you go.
Come on.
Yeah,
Frankie G.
yeah. Frank Judo over there, man.
There you go. Yeah.
The artist.
The artist.
Yeah. I think I think I'll choose dance too. Yeah.
Dance.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not a very good singer.
After a
not
few
my
fucking tequilas, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. Like some mariachi.
Volver,
There you go.
Tequila,
Una-
tequila and auto tune does the trick.
There you go. Unas de tragos de amargo licor, to
Oh,
like,
fuck.
cuando estás dolido, güey, like
Oh.
when
Oh, at the end of the night.
when
Yeah.
and you start remember the exes, and you're like, "Che vieja, güey."
Hey, this is the boys podcast, man. Don't
There you go.
don't
no,
don't send that text, man.
no. Don't text her. Don't text her.
Don't send that text.
You will regret it in the morning. Dude, that's so funny. Yeah. Okay, so would you rather be in jail for 5 years or be in a coma for a decade? Wow. None of these options are
Fuck,
pretty good.
None of those sound fucking fun.
I know it does suck.
Man, if it was gonna be chosen, I'd have to go with.
That's tough.
That is tough because I don't think I've ever even found out what happens when you're like in a coma, if you're actually in your thoughts or not.
Yeah.
I
Where it's
just-
like you take a huge nap.
That's what I guess. I guess that's what I've heard from the movies, but
Yeah.
but nah, fuck jail, man. I'd be in a coma.
Fuck jail.
Yeah, fuck jail.
Yeah.
I would never want to go to jail.
And you got Miklo and shit,
Vatos locos
Vatos
forever.
locos, Holmes.
Forever, dude.
What's the name
Fuck
of the
no.
gang? La M, or was it? Blood in, Blood out.
Blood in, blood out, man.
But what is the name of the actual gang?
Oh, dude.
It's
yeah.
not La M. La M is from American. Was it American Me? That's the La M.
Yeah.
Right?
But no, you'd have to ask my homeboy Jonas. He lives and dies by that movie, bro.
Oh yeah. That's a really good movie.
Yeah.
All right. So okay, would you rather have another 10 years with your partner or one night stand with your celebrity crush?
What? 10 years, bro. I'm about to get married. I have to. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, you had to.
No, and honestly,
Nah.
like those celebrity crushes, man. I got a few, but like,
Who's your celebrity crush?
I guess it shifts from time to time. I guess I said Catwoman earlier.
Yeah, so Halle Berry is that right?
Well, Halle Berry was one of them. Now is a more recent one. In
yeah.
Dark Knight.
What's her name?
Exactly.
The
Yeah,
the last one that
Yeah, I told you I'm horrible with
The
names,
brown
especially
skin
when
one.
it comes to actors.
yeah the last one, right, with the guy from Twilight.
No, oh sorry, not I guess not that most recent one from Dark Knight.
Oh, yeah. What's her name, Frank? You know her?
I don't know. My mic stopped working, dude.
All right. Okay, so let's do two more, and then we can move on forward to the next one. Okay, so would you rather lose your sight or your memories?
And like, man, I hate how I have to get like specific on this. If I lose my memory, I can create new memories, I would imagine. But
Yeah.
if I lose all my memory, damn.
But what about the people you already know? You forget about Frank.
No,
Cannot forget about Frank.
But I can relive the moments, like
Oh,
those moments,
that's
Frank. No, fuck,
Aw.
man.
Oh, my mic started working. I'm gonna go.
all of a sudden.
I'm gonna go my sight because I'm imaginative. I have a great imagination, so I feel like memories keep the imagination alive.
Yeah,
Look at that. That was deep.
I think it had to stick with. I mean, with I guess
Sight.
yeah, with sight. Yeah,
You can still DJ, right?
I mean, I was leaning more on the other side
Oh.
also because I'm a big visual person.
Yeah.
I love like seeing things for the first time and everything, and those would create more memories like that. But
True.
yeah, fuck, man,
Yeah, I think I would choose sight too.
who the fuck thinks of these questions,
I
bro?
don't know, the internet. The internet. Yeah, I think I choose sight too. I think I would not like to lose my memories. I have gone through a lot of stuff that I would like to remember, you know.
Yeah,
They kind of built and made who I am right now,
yeah, of course.
you know. So if I lose that, it's kind of like starting over.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to do that.
Of
right
course,
now.
cuando tienes familia como tú, you know, when you got your
Yeah.
family like yours, of course.
Yeah. So I think I'll lose sight. I mean, I can always learn how to see with my hands by touching, and, you know.
That's exactly how you do it.
Yeah, I like this. I like this too. There's other ways to do it too.
Yeah, I guess you'd forget how to like love a woman too, or like, you know.
You imagine all like, I mean, going back to the exes, not like going back to them, but in at one point in your life they were a huge influence, right?
Yeah.
Like you kind of love them until at one point you forget
Yeah.
about that, and then you will have to get heartbroken all over again. That sucks.
Damn, feeling that way. Imagine like I don't even know whatever age that would be. If it would happen now, that would suck.
Yeah.
So
right?
yeah, I'm taking my sight.
Yeah, because imagine going through all the breakups again. You're like, shit, no, hell no.
Yo, give this guy a tear.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Fuck that. It's just my sight, homie. And I'd rather just see like this.
That's what Tony was doing on New Year's Eve, bro. Moving on.
So we're moving on to the next question.
Fuck.
All right, last one. Would you rather have universal respect or unlimited power?
Unlimited respect or unlimited power.
Yep.
I mean, nah. I had to stick with my values, man. I love respect, bro. And when I get that and I give that to people, I see it. So I'd rather have that unlimited respect.
Unlimited respect?
Yeah.
What about you, Frank?
Unlimited power.
Or universal respect? Is that what
Yeah.
Or I guess universal.
Yeah, I think respect too, because I think to gain someone's respect, it goes to the values. You know, it's probably
Yeah.
because you're value driven.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Sure.
respect. Anybody can have power, you know.
Respect. I respect that. Damn, I thought you guys were gonna catch that. Come on.
Oh, we're like
It's
processing the information.
over.
Dang.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Yeah, respect. Yeah, unlimited power. It's too dangerous.
Yeah, I don't think anybody.
No man
have
should
that
have
power.
all that power.
No man
No.
should
Come
have all
on.
the power. No,
Right.
Who was that?
Kanye.
Okay,
Yeah.
the old Kanye.
Old
DJ.
Kanye.
The old Kanye.
Yeah. Yeah, the new Kanye is a little different, you know.
Super fuck. Oh my god, dude! Don't even get started with that guy.
No, dude. Yeah.
I'll still play his music though.
No, man, he's a good. He's
You
a
have to.
genius. He's a genius in the music. You know, in music, he's a genius.
Fuck
but
yeah, I
I
love
just
his
think
music,
that, yeah,
Yeah.
he's a genius. But I think outside of that, he maybe should think a little better when he speaks. You know,
That's the Kardashian curse.
Kardashians and not. I never.
Yeah, I'll
I had
take it.
never watched an episode of the Kardashians.
Oh, you haven't? Dude,
None.
it's the best thing ever, bro. You have to.
No, no, no. Yeah, hopefully this thing goes. No, I'm not. I don't. You know, it's nothing against them. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that like watching that. I just
Oh, yeah.
personally don't find it entertaining.
No,
It
fuck
stresses
no.
me out, kind of. Too much drama. I'm like, nah, have enough of that in my life. To be watching more drama on TV, hell
Right?
no. Nah, bro. Hell
Yeah.
no. I'd rather watch. I don't know. Netflix and chill. So moving on. All right, man. So that was interesting. That was fun. I love all the answers. You know, get to know a little bit more who you are.
Yeah.
You're DJ Donnie.
Yeah.
What you choose. So let's start talking about technology, man,
Yeah.
and social media and all that stuff, because I know you're huge on that.
Yeah.
You always looking forward to improve that in your business, how to utilize those tools to provide a better service. So talk to me a little bit about that. What's your process like, content wise, social media, and like what do you use to provide more like a better service?
Yeah, I mean, technology is huge, especially within the just, entertainment industry. I mean, technology's all around you. We're surrounded by cameras right now. You got to have the best shit. You got to have the best stuff, and especially for us within our business, between all our guys, we really just try to make sure that we're staying on top of new gear, whether it's, again, controllers, your turntables, for people that don't know, the DJ controllers and whatever, but speakers and everything, that plays a huge difference on, obviously, the quality that you want to put yourself at, the level you want to put yourself at, and your presence and your, the way it's literally it's your storefront. Technology is huge. You gotta have good looking technology, but also make sure shit works. It's not nothing huge, but I mean, on that part, of course, that's the physical side of what we use. And then on the back end of how we promote ourselves, market ourselves, and how we implement social media within the business, it's huge, especially for us. Again, it's a big visual thing that people want to see us perform and us see what we do and how it looks and
Who you work with.
Yeah, what they can expect.
Yeah.
And it's huge. Yeah.
What's one of like the tools that you use for that, for like improve the experience with the customer?
Yeah. I mean, one is, definitely I mean, I just got done meeting with a client before we hopped in here to the studio, and everything that we've done and built up to where it's at right now, the business part, we want to make that easy. We want to make that easy. So it's like, all right, yes, this is our price, sign the contract, this is, what it's coming with. And obviously that part, to make that easy and make that just seamless. So people aren't like, questioning themselves about like, oh, like, he doesn't have a process for this, and it's not making it easy for me. So I don't even, how am I going to know that the rest of this process is going to be, easy flowing from that part. So obviously it starts from there. When people reach out, we're responding them to that day, less than 24 hours. So that's a process that we have in there. So, using a great CRM, client relation management, system is key. We use a process of HoneyBook. HoneyBook has definitely been a great tool for us to speed up the process and all that too. But once everybody's booked and everything, I mean, obviously from the technology side, there's a lot of the music apps that we do use, from Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, SoundCloud, YouTube, that people can find music that they share with us, because it's not, you don't find all the same music in different areas. But another tool that we use is called Vibo 2.0. It's a Vibo app. It's something that this guy Michael created with his team. I think it started overseas. I have to look into that a little bit more. But yeah, the app itself is it's a party planning service app. So I mean, we've been implementing it for the past 2.5 years into the business, and it's just been a big time saver for not just me, but for the client also, because you can streamline, you can literally finish it, within, a day if you wanted to.
Yeah.
And that would literally plan out your whole wedding, from timeline to music to implementation of just, all the specifics of what you want to, have on, your event.
Yeah.
Announcements, moments when to throw off those cold sparklers, what color you want your lights to be. There's questions that, that we put in there that
the detail, huh?
Yeah. That it gets super detailed, because the best way that we can also do it is putting and implementing our mindset for them, where we want to get inside their heads, but the best way to do that is asking the right questions. So there's templates, there's ways that you can create within the app that really does, again, just make it so much easier and just seamless for everybody too. It's not hard at all. Everybody that we pretty much work with have worked with an app by now and knows how to navigate an app. So we get a lot of good feedback from it. So that's definitely a huge technology that we use, and we're always looking for new stuff too.
Yeah, and it helps keep track of things too,
Yeah,
and all those things. I'm sure. I'm guessing that. So I have a question, and it's about the music aspect of things. So now they're like, you can use Spotify, and they kind of like some like songs there, some mixes, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So how do you manage that? Do you still create like your own music and you just play it at the events, or like do you get like you ask the client, what do you like us to play, and then based on that you like create the mixes, or how does that work kind of?
Yeah, the planning process behind that is pretty unique to almost any client that we get. You're gonna get different demographics, different crowds of people coming from different places. So it's always something that, again, those questions and that preparation side behind everything really goes into all that. Because as a DJ, you can have a hard drive full of 500,000 songs.
Yeah.
But knowing exactly what songs to play for that specific crowd is going to be key.
It's huge.
So the questions that we ask are always, what genres are you listening to?
Yeah.
What radio stations do you listen to? Especially if they're coming from San Diego, I know the radio stations. But even then, I'm always asking what, like,
you start playing like Mexican music banda to like a white people's
oh,
party.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's not good.
Well, I don't know if you've seen it. There's been those the Latin culture in Japan.
Oh yeah, well I know
they might love that shit.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that they're huge. Like I've seen like some videos of like Japanese people.
Yeah, they got the Lokes on. They got the Dickies on.
Exactly. Yeah,
they all tattooed up with the lowriders.
Like,
they got lowriders.
Yeah, I know. I seen that, bro. This guy. I saw like I think it was a documentary of some dude over there.
Yeah.
And it's like it's going huge. Like it's big on that.
Oh, hey, fucking Latinos are taking over the world, bro.
Represent, homie. Yeah. Yeah. What's up? I'm just kidding.
That's the. I guess that would be. Oh, that's the east side of. I guess that part of the hemisphere.
Yeah. I mean, in Asia. They're in the east side.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool, man. Let's touch a little bit of what's next for the metric system. What are you planning for 2023?
Yeah.
What are your goals? I know you're producing a podcast. Like, how's that tied in it with the metric system? If it does, if not, then what you gonna do? What's your plan for 2023?
Yeah.
What am I gonna see? How is it gonna be DJ Danny and the metric system by December of this year?
Yeah. No, I mean, no doubt. Again, like I had mentioned earlier, dude. NYE was a super great kickoff. And surrounding myself with great people.
Thank you.
I know. I mean, you're part of the team, bro. Seriously, yeah. And this is awesome to be on this also again, just to talk about everything, because it's super important to just reinforces what I imagine 2023 is going to continue to be like, and what it is already is just surrounding yourself with like-minded people that have the same goals, and even if it's not the same goal directly, but having goals,
high level people,
to achieve, is definitely surrounding myself with that. But directly with the business, we're continuously trying to look for partnerships right now, with whether it's with other DJs, to build a roster of more DJs, and to bring great experiences for people at a high high level quality for that people are looking for. And obviously anybody else that's in the industry, that's huge. Again, the whole networking part, I'm huge on networking. I love meeting new people.
Yeah.
And being able to work with the right people is always key, because not everybody can be available at hand anytime you want them to be.
Yeah.
So for me, being able to find similar people that are on that same level is key, because you just don't know when you're going to need them. And then, but yeah, and then also personally, is the Trades podcast for sure. Jeff Mudd and I, we've been recording the Trades podcast.
Shout out to Jeff.
Yeah, shout out to Jeff. Jeff podcaster Jeff, or Jeff podcaster. He it's his baby. It's his Trades podcast baby. I'm just a co-host, and I do help out with the back end of things, of like the production and recording and whatever. It's a huge process. It's a learning process for sure for both of us, but we're growing it. And I've been able to meet great business owners, because it's all about the home improvement industry. So they were the essential workers during that time of COVID and everything. So being able to see how their businesses were able to grow and get experience from them, and just kind of hear their stories is huge. So shout out to the Trades podcast. Obviously, if you could go check it out, follow us on Instagram, the Trades podcast.
On Instagram.
Look out.
Any podcast platform too, right?
What's that?
Any platform?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, all the major ones, from your Spotify, Apple, iHeart, Google, Amazon.
Yeah, they have plenty of episode, guys. So go check it out.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's been awesome. Yeah, we're actually do some recording tomorrow.
Nice.
And it's gonna be fun. Another great year of meeting again great business owners.
Yeah,
we've been traveling out to expos to see people live, and usually that's a different environment where it's a whole nother huge networking event where you can just shake hands and see people personally and everything too.
That's huge.
That for sure is on a personal side is for sure something that a huge goal I want to continue to move on, move up. And then even more personal, of course, keep growing my relationship with family, with my beautiful fiance, Kirsten.
When is the wedding?
Next year, 2024.
There we go.
2024. Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
It's always different, because I'm over here on the other side planning my own wedding, and you really get to see how much people do spend. I mean, there's reports that I'm always reading up on and trying to stay up on.
Yeah,
like the pricing, how things are changing within the industry and stuff.
Yeah,
but it's totally different when you actually obviously you have to fork out the money for that shit.
Yeah,
it's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and you planning to do it like in your house, or is it gonna be like you're gonna rent a venue or something?
No, we got lucky with her mom's beautiful yard out there in Ramona.
Nice.
With her and her husband's backyard out there in Ramona, and it's gonna be a straight Latino backyard wedding.
Yeah,
having a good ass fucking time.
Heck
dude.
yeah!
I mean, obviously, we're gonna have one of our DJs. Docs is gonna be my DJ. He's super. He's a killer, bro. He's gonna kill it. It's gonna be super fun. Might have again. Our whole family's all musical in tune, so we talked about even having a band out there.
There you go.
Yeah, you missed the engagement party, man.
I know. That was when? When was it, like at the beginning
of
the year, right?
March last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I missed it.
You had. I think we probably had just met and stuff, but
I think I had an event that day or something going on. That's why I couldn't make it. But that would be cool. Maybe we should have Frank to perform live right there,
Oh, hell yeah. No, he had an opportunity. Come on, Frank. He's going to get more opportunities. You guys are going to see Frank Judah pretty soon, man.
Yeah, he's a good musician. He creates amazing music, I was listening to his songs the other day. He's on it.
Stop playing.
Stop playing,
Stop
Frank.
playing on all platforms.
Yeah, there you go.
Stop playing.
All right, man.
Frank Judah.
Well, man, it's a pleasure to have you. Before we go, let's... what would you advise new DJs out there, or somebody that is like, I don't know, coming out of high school and they want to get into the DJ industry? Yeah. What would be your advice for guys or girls like that, like they want to get involved into this industry?
Yeah, it's a similar question that I ask a lot of people on my podcast. How did you get into it? And also if someone were to be interested in jumping into it, what's your advice? And my advice is pretty similar to that too. It's one, don't be afraid to jump into it. If it's something that you want to do, you got to try it out. You have to you have to experiment for yourself, one, to test yourself out and know if it's something that you actually want to do. And if it is, then possibly move on to either shadowing someone, reaching out to someone. You can always reach out to me. I don't care. I'm never one person. I'm not the type of person to hold back on any info or education or advice on anything like that. I started out, as a young DJ, with my dad, and not even us really knowing the full depth of how far this could have gone, and building it to what it is today. Over 10 years later, it's amazing. It really is. But if you want to excel, if you want to get to the point where we're at, you definitely want to talk to someone that's already in the industry.
Yeah.
And find networking groups, go talk to venues, or go talk to DJs at the club, bar managers, anything like that. If you want to go into that nightclub scene.
Yeah.
It's really putting yourself out there through the DJ industry. It's really hands-on. It really has to be.
You had to try it out to see. Yeah.
Yeah. Hands-on, but you got to show up.
Yeah.
You got to show up. You got to show up and really just be motivated to know that if it's something that you want to do, and then if you find out that you don't want to do it, then, it's totally fine. There's so many different avenues within the industry too.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's so many different ways that you can really be involved. You can be a distributor for equipment. You can be, I guess, media management. You can be,
producer.
Yeah.
Producer, right?
Yeah, producer. Yeah, exactly. Producer, artist.
Yeah.
So in the music industry, obviously, it's the DJ culture is obviously within the music industry. So
yeah,
for sure. Yeah, it's
so,
just getting involved.
So we'll be jump in, try it out if it's something that you like.
Yeah.
Find a mentor.
Yeah.
Right.
Mentor, someone that's willing to give you some advice.
Go through the fire, try it out, so you can find out like if something you like. Yeah,
because I mean, with any business owner, obviously everybody has their own personality, their own way that they want to run things and stuff too. But there's even a sub side to that too, where, every DJ is different.
Yeah.
So you got to find your own style. You got to find your own path that you're trying to move towards. There's some DJs that strictly stick to one genre and that's it.
Yeah.
Or, there's different categories that you can kind of put yourself in with the open format style, which is what us as private event DJs is usually what we try to, I think, what I at least label myself as is open format, jumping from different genres, tempos, decades of music.
Cool.
Being able to incorporate all that into one night. I think for me, that's always fun because that's how I've always done that with back in the iPod days and MP3 days. Obviously, just throw in a mix. You just throw in a mix. But even on the iPods, it was shuffle songs. That was me every day.
Yeah.
I would never listen to the same music or just all throughout the same day.
Oh, that's cool, man. Well, man, it's a pleasure to have you, man. And we've been an hour, believe it or not. We've been talking for an hour now.
Damn.
So why don't you look at that camera over there and just give your information? Where can they find you?
Yeah.
How they can contact you and reach out to you?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not afraid for you guys to give me a call. Obviously, it's the business number also. So hit me up at 858-231-9437. That is the Metric System Entertainment number. And one, if you're looking for advice, and two, if you need a DJ and you're listening to this and you like my vibe and everything, obviously I want to be the right fit for you. Let's talk. Let's set something up, and I'll let you know exactly how we do it, what we do. And check out me on Instagram, Metric System Entertainment, or my personal one, Metric DJ Danny. It's all incorporated on that side of things too. And then we have our website, metricdjdanny.com.
There you go.
You can check that out also. And it's super cool, dude. Thank you. Hey, with the fucking boys.
With the boys. There you go, bro. No, thank you for
boys.
coming. I appreciate you, man, taking your time to come down
they?
here and just to have a nice conversation,
Yeah.
It's nice. It's really nice to have you today. You should come back again. Let's record another episode another day,
Yeah.
And definitely let's keep in touch and keep working together. So, all right, guys. So look, You guys can find With the Boys Podcast in YouTube. Go follow us. Go subscribe. Ring the bell. Comment down below. Ring the bell so you can get notifications on every time that we post a new episode. Go follow us on Instagram With the Boys Podcast. Follow us on TikTok With the Boy Podcast as well. And leave comments down below. If you have any questions about the guests, you can also comment down there so we can provide that for you. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you for coming out and hanging out with the boys.
Peace.
Peace.